Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. I am doing a surprise giveaway. This is what you'll win if I call your name. Now I am using my YouTube video where I made this piece right here. And then later that day I went on and made a few more pieces. So if you win, you will get the one we made together. So this is the video that I picked names from, and I'm doing the random comment generator. So any comments, unique comments that were in that video are in this draw. So I don't want to lose this page because you know I stink at this stuff. There's that, and there's a little journaling card, and then a little pocket. So I hope that whoever wins it likes Halloween because that's just kind of how it worked out. But I like doing these surprise giveaways a little bit better because I have people that always comment, and so I want to give them the best opportunity to win. So that's why I do the surprise giveaway, okay? Because that way I don't just get people that aren't subscribers or never comment or whatever putting their name in to win. So I have, it's get YouTube comments. I think I already did that, but anyway, it says I have 23 unique comments or commenters. So we're gonna start. And the winner is Enchanted Dream 71. Lori, you won! So I hope you like Halloween because that's just kind of how it turned out. So, okay, so Lori won the little Halloween items, and I'll try to start doing this more again. I kind of forget sometimes to do it, and I was doing really good for a while, and I often will give away like digis, that kind of thing, so that everybody gets a chance to win. And so I'll try to, you know, start doing that again. I just, you know, life, it gets a little nutty sometimes. So anyway, congratulations, Lori. And now I think I'm going to show this kit. This is an Etsy share, so I'm doing the giveaway, the Etsy share, and we'll just do a little project together. So this is from Queen of Mirth. And this kit is called Queen Bee Journal, and then the bonus journal kit. So they're both the Queen Bee one, and there's 23 pages in the Queen Bee kit, and I think it was 12 in the add-on or the bonus, okay? And it's Queen of Mirth, and like I said, it'll be in the description box below this video. So any information you ever want, like products I use, DigiKits, any of that, just check the description box below the video. There's a little arrow that you click, or sometimes it says more, just depending on if you're viewing through a phone or a computer or whatever. So, Queen of Mirth on Etsy. So this is the digital kit. She sent this to me so kindly, and I will probably be doing a design team project for her after the holidays. I just don't have time right now because I have one more journal I'm going to make, and then I'm starting on my Christmas journals. So I have one more custom order for a cat journal. So that's what we'll be doing this week mostly. But these are beautiful, beautiful. And if you love making bee journals, these are fabulous. And I've just printed them on regular white copy paper, nothing fancy. I didn't use my Parchment. I just wanted you guys to be able to see the color really well because they are very pretty. A nice lined page. This page would be nice for collage. I might actually use that one today. And then the bees. And this has bees, and then the blue damask kind of look to it. And then I think this is for washi. I just did it on white paper, but I think if you printed it on sticker paper, you cut these out, and then they're like washi stickers or washi strips. And a nice big envelope. That's a big envelope, and I have it upside down, or the print was upside down. And another nice big envelope. With this honeycomb is so pretty because there's like little flowers and leaves and things in there, and some bumblebees on some honeycomb, and 2 envelopes, and 2 more smaller envelopes with journaling cards. That's nice. And then these are slant corner pockets, she says. So I'm not really sure how this works, because if you fold it this way, you're going to get the, I guess if you did a print on the back, but if you fold it the other way, you're losing this image. I'm not sure, I'll have to play with those, but they're very pretty. These are beautiful. And then this is a pocket, and that's the same sort of thing. If you fold it, you might want to cut it apart and then turn that around and put the flaps around and just put glue, you know, down here. Because if you fold this up, it's going to be whatever color the paper is on the back. And if you fold it the other way, this part will be whatever the color. So just think of that, you know, before you make them, that you might want to like cut right along there, turn this bottom part over, and put it on that way. But it's a cool, with the burlap, that's very cool. And some journaling cards. These are awesome. And this is a huge kit. So like file folder cards here. And some bumblebee pockets and journaling cards. And then the flags. And other, like, these are a little bit more like labels. And file folders, again, to fold in half. And then this is the bonus kit, or the add-on kit, however you want to say. So it says Honeybees Ephemera by Queen of Mirth, pages 1 of 12. So there's 12 pages of ephemera type things. This is really cool with the hot air balloon. Looks neat. On a library card. That's very pretty. Oh, look, she's so cute with her butterfly. I printed these out, but you know how sometimes when you're printing, you're just like doing stuff, and I don't know. I didn't look at every single page really closely. But, 8 of 12. So lots of ephemera. You could probably definitely make multiple journals, you know, that were different from each other. I mean, you can always make them different from each other, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, lots of fun goodies there. So thank you so much for that. And that's Queen of Mirth. And for some reason, I apologize. I'm drawing a blank on her name. I apologize for that. That's bad. I'm such a dingling. I forget to look stuff up before I start my video sometimes. So I have some cards. These are just book pages that I folded in half and just collaged on. And they're just kind of neutral colors because I'm getting buried in all my kind of neutral scraps. I have a bin like this. It's just heaping. So I just sat and did that last night. So I thought we could kind of decorate those with some cat items. And then I thought if we have time, we'll decorate this envelope. So I hope you guys are all doing awesome. And hope you had a good weekend. I'm actually filming this on Friday because I'm trying to stay a day ahead, like I was saying, because it took so long for the video that I put up on Friday to be done. It was like overnight and into the next morning. I didn't even get it posted until 10 in the morning because that's how long it's taking to post my videos, or you know, to upload them, and I don't know why. It's kind of really annoying me that it's taking that long, but it is. So anyway, complain, right? All right, I'm trying to think how I gotta get my mojo going or something. I feel kind of discombobulated today for some reason. Got some tickets, and I'm going to use, this is my Cats Meow digi, and so I took the larger pictures like this. I just shrunk them down into this size, and I think I did the, I don't remember what size that is. Anyway, I shrunk them down. You just got to play with them until they're the size you want, because I had to like print mine twice to get the size I wanted. I think that's why I'm confused. I think it was the 3x5. per page or something. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, I printed them down. I know what it was. It was 4 per page. So like I printed 4 pages on one piece of paper, and it gave me this size rather than this size. So then I just glued these onto book page and then cut them around them with the jagged edge scissors, you know, not pinking, but they're just these little funny ones. That one's called Mini Peaks, but it's just, you know, jagged. Because I don't have one of the postage stamp ones, scissors like that. Those are left over from my scrapbooking days. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm just, like I said, I feel out of sorts this morning, so this might be a real fun video for you to watch. I think it's because I was messing around trying to figure out that comment picker, because my son's at school, so I didn't have him to bug about it. And I wanted to put it on my phone instead of on the computer, because I don't have a way really of filming my computer very well. I mean, I can, but it's just, it comes out all weird, because you know when you try to film computer screens, they get all funky, and I don't know how to make it so you're filming from the actual computer itself. If I ever do that, it's because my son shows me. He shows me, and I just don't ever remember, because I swear it's like, I keep telling him, because he gets irritated, you know, with, Mom, why can't you, I've shown you this. And it's like, yeah, I know, but it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. And it's just because I really am not interested. It just, computers just don't interest me at all. And I feel bad, but, because I know he gets sick of telling me this stuff. Plus, there's only so much information I can retain with that whole thing, and I've gotten to where I can edit my videos and do them and everything, but I'm just not a computer person. It's just not my thing. I feel so bad when people contact me about digitals, because, I mean, I always try to help, and if I don't know, I always ask my son to see if he can help. And sometimes, you know, we get it and everybody's all figured out, but other times it's like, I don't know, I'm so sorry. Because it's really hard to know what someone else's computer is doing, and then I'm just not that great at it anyway, so my guess is like probably not awesome to begin with on what the problem might be. So anyways. Alright, yeah, so just kind of gonna play around today. Nothing earth-shaking happening. Just want to get this journal up and going. I do have the pages printed out. I haven't like folded them and everything yet for the signature, but it's gonna be a 1 signature journal, and I need to decide what I want to do for the cover, because I haven't totally decided that. So I know I mentioned in my last video that my husband's birthday is on the weekend that for you guys just passed, but for me it hasn't happened yet. So we're gonna have a little festive dinner for him on his birthday over the weekend. Let's see if it helps to ink that. It's a little too green. I can't believe we're the age we are. It's so crazy. You know, time just goes so fast, because we've been together for, like I was telling you guys, because we're the whole anniversary thing, for a very long time. And so it's just crazy when you think about our age and all the years that have gone by, because it doesn't really feel like that. So it's kind of funny in some ways. You know, some ways you realize that yes, it has been that long, but that won't cut through the stitching. Just didn't want a straight edge there, but there's some fabric and the stitches. It didn't want to cut it. I don't know. That's like so many little tiny things. Maybe I don't like the little tiny things. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need a bigger thing of cats. That one's too big. That one might be better. Yeah, that one's kind of pretty. It'd be nice to put a little piece of fabric or something. I'll use those stamps. I just didn't, they just weren't big enough for that particular piece, so I didn't like it. So, but we'll find something to make that work. Maybe a little blue lace. There's already lace. Yeah, I cleaned out a lot of my craft area on Thursday, and it just it's getting overwhelming, and I have so many scraps that are just kind of neutral colored papers, you know, just leftovers from this journal, that journal, whatever. And so yeah, I was like, I need to start using more of this because it's getting beyond. This cat, this white cat, kind of reminds me of Pasha, although he's got the gray on him, but this one's all white. But he looks all fabulous like that when he sits with his, he puts his arms out front, legs, not arms, but straight out in front of him like a sphinx or something. He's funny. We always say he's sphinxing. Because he looks just fabulous. And then I'll stitch around this too, so it'll be a little more exciting than that. So see, I could use that as a pocket or as a journaling card. I did cover the back of these, so these will most likely be journaling cards, but I may make some more like that. And then you could just put a thumb notch and, you know, put it on the page like that too. So I think that might be really boring for you guys to watch me keep doing that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cover this. Not that that's a whole lot more exciting, but so this is again just an envelope that I cut open, and you can see this one got kind of torn on the original opening of it. And so I'm folding this up though, so you won't even see that, but we'll slide something in that way and you'll be able to see whatever's there. So I thought that was cool, but first I want to put something back here behind the window so when you take out the journaling card, you know, there's something halfway interesting to look at. And this might be perfect for that. So we'll go ahead and use it. I'm going to figure out how much do I need. Just do this part. Yeah, I think I can get away with just that part. It has gotten so cold here so fast, like below freezing, awful cold that I really don't like. And because it's Friday for me, we're going tonight to see my son play with the band. So yeah, we're going to freeze our heinies off, basically, is what it comes down to. So I'm going to come over quite a bit. But I need to tear this off right under this. Yeah, so it's not going to be great. But we always have to have at least, and this is the last performance that they're going to have, and you always have to have at least one absolutely freezing performance so you can sit there and just shiver the entire time. It's like a requirement of marching band. And normally the drum majors, like that's what my daughter did last year, are out there in almost like prom dresses, you know, gowns, and you know, nothing on their arms. They do wear gloves, but there's only so much some little thin gloves can do. So freezing, it's kind of crazy. Trying to figure out how far over I want to come, because I really want to see more of that than anything else. So I think there is where it'll go. Okay, and I'm going to use glue stick because it's just paper to paper. Got quite the mess. I mean, I'm pretty much cleared off, but I always tend to scatter everything everywhere. So yeah, that'll be fun stuff. And we're going to come over to the edge pretty much and all the way to the top, because that way when we look in the pocket it'll kind of have a finished edge too, especially if we, well, we probably won't put a thumb notch. Well, I might put a little one because I like to have something. Sorry, making my mind up out loud here. Yeah, I probably will put just a little one. Okay, now the tricky part, we're going to go around there, but I think I'm just going to use my crazy, I just have bags and bags of this kind of stuff. So we're going to use it to get rid of it as much as possible. And it kind of looks cool. I like the look of the neutrals because then you can put whatever you want over it. And this is always tricky. You know what, I think I might just do one side and the other side I'll just kind of mess up with the scissors because I want to keep that dark line in there. So I'm going to try this. Just going to press pretty hard and not get too far away from your ruler there. I think I should probably make this too. Yeah, the easiest way to work with these envelopes is to just cut them open and, you know, kind of get it all done and then glue it the way you want it, because once it's glued, you know, it can be a real pain to try to get into some of the spots to do what you need to do. And this doesn't matter down here, but we're going to have to be careful when putting this together. You know what I might do is take a piece of washi and make like a little edge for that, because I'm worried about whatever we put in and out of the pocket is just going to keep like hitting that and messing it up. So I get some kind of washi here. Sticky is kind of worn off of that piece. Actually, you know, I might need a bigger, wider type piece so that I can fold it over the side. I'm just going to go like this, even though this is really pretty washi, but I want that fixed because I don't want it to be a problem for Lulu, who's getting this journal, Kitty Cat journal. That would be no fun. I'm just going to kind of come right up to here, and I'm probably going to have to trim this a bit. I'm going to open it, and it already wants to stick. So I'm going to trim it a little bit, and I need to find my little scissors, so sorry, I'm going to probably rattle you guys all over the place there, since I didn't exactly get this the straightest. And then I'm going to have to take just a little bit off the edge here. Yep. See, there's nothing to put right there. So this is my problem. Okay, there we go. Put this right here just to cover up the stickiness. that should help just to make sure that's staying together. Fall apart. All right. This will all get covered as well. My heater's even running. I mean, I know this may not be a very big deal for everybody, but it's just really weird. It's just, I mean, I guess in the morning it sometimes runs early in the morning, like when we first get up, but it's just cold. I mean, it's like 27 degrees, which I know for a lot of places isn't that cold because a lot of people are already getting snow, but we usually can kind of get through October pretty good. So I'm hoping that doesn't bode ill for winter this year, that it's just going to be a yuck winter. That'll really stink for all the people that just moved here. Surprise! I mean, we've had some real stinkers the winters, but a lot of times it's not too bad. Even though we're north, sort of, I mean, compared to a lot of places. Okay. And let's see, I know I have some papers, because I will use a little bit of printed type paper. Those, yeah. And these I printed 2 to a page, as you can see. And they're from the Cats Meow digi. They're extra pages, but they're not extra pages, but like background pages. And I just printed them small, and I printed them on that newsprint paper just to kind of see what they would turn out like. And I really kind of like it, especially if you're doing this kind of thing with, you know, layers and all that, that you don't want it to get so thick that it's hard to fold. And so that newsprint really is kind of nice to print on for collaging, because you're not adding a ton of thickness, you know. So we'll put this one over here, and I'll do a different one on the other side. So I want it kind of the same width as that so that it doesn't look strange over there. And I forgot to rough up the edge on that. I got sidetracked with the inking. I'm happy that Lori won. She's had a hard go of it lately. She lost her sister, and that is awful. So I just am happy that she won. Such a kind lady. Okay, I want something different across the top. Some of this blue. I think I'll go here. Put the blue on this side. And I'm going to kind of just tear it there. This is why I made those envelope covers that are like in my Spooky Times, or not Spooky Times, Spooky Stamps digi and my Woodland Santa digi. I have the envelope covers. They won't work for this because this is a lot bigger than what I made them for, but because this does kind of get to be a pain. I mean, it's not horrible, and it turns out cool. It's just, sometimes it's nice just to put something down and not have to fiddle with it forever. Sorry, bumped the camera again. Okay, so that'll be like that. I am going to do just a tiny thumb notch. because that plastic under there kind of does come up fairly high. I hope that's sort of middle. And then see, it's nice because you can see our little writing through there. Okay, and now we have to cover this part. So let's use a piece of scrap of some kind. There's a piece of Medieval Mirage in there. I usually try to keep her stuff separate in its own scrap bag because there's a lot of it usually. I'm not sure. I think this is just scrapbook paper. So here's a piece of this. I'm just going to tear it here because I want it on there. I want all the edges to be torn. And how high do I need it? I can't do it that way. I try that all the time and it's a bad plan. It just doesn't tear as well when you try to tear off the little strip. So yeah, I think after I finish this cat journal, I won't be doing any more custom journals until after Christmas. Unless maybe it's a Christmas one. If somebody wants a Christmas one, then I might do a custom one for that. But I kind of want to stick with the holiday stuff, and you know, I will be making journals still, but I also like to make some smaller items for like stocking stuffers or, you know, what have you. So that, you know, because not everybody maybe wants a whole journal or whatever. That's just kind of boring. I could put, I think I want to go with the printed paper again. So yeah, that's kind of my plan. So I'll try to be making maybe more like ephemera packs and just stuff like that too. So if people are doing their own gifts, they can have that. Or if they know somebody that journals and they just want to give them something a little smaller, then they can do that. But I will continue on after Christmas doing custom orders. So if you have one in mind and you're good with waiting until then, you can contact me, and I keep a list of journals I need to make. So I'd go ahead and put a little strip of something right here too, because I'm not liking the way that's split. So let's use another piece of this just in here. Plus that way you'll see it through the thumb notch that I'm going to put. I mean, it's not going edge to edge, but I think it'll just help. And I'll stitch too around it. Just come right up there, kind of in the middle. 3 rotten row derby. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in the middle because we all know that's not my best thing. All right, see, I did it. Only took me 33 minutes. I mean, there was the other pocket in there, so I guess it didn't take me 33 minutes, but just felt like it. I think I might put the kitty cat over here. I like this. I want to keep that, but I like that little stamp too. It's cute. I think this is going to fit. No, not really, but just a little bit of fabric or something might. All right, it's sitting right next to me and right in front of my nose. All right. Get a little bit of lace. Let's get a piece cut. So clearly you can tell I'm probably not going to get, I mean, we'll try to get a journaling card at least to go in the pocket with the window, just so that we can see what that looks like. But probably not going to get the other one done. I have the loudest neighbor in the world on one side of me. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Some people, I think, need to live like way out somewhere because they just make so much noise. We've lived here for a really long time and never had a problem. And it's just been like, wow. Could hear ya a-comin'. This one didn't stick together. I mean, it probably did at one point, but it just came apart. So this was a glue page. I'm sure most of you know, but if you're new and you haven't seen this, I use book page to glue on and then turn them into like either pockets or journaling cards or whatever. It's not tall enough that way, so we'll have to go this way. So it'll probably be just about the writing section of the card here. Let's see if we can sort of get straight lines. Just get an idea how tall I need it. I'm going to tear off this ring. Oh, no, because it's not that bad. Let's tear off some of this. And then that time I didn't make sure it was straight, did I? Okay. I don't think I want it to stick up quite that much. Is it catching? No, it's good. Just a tiny bit more off of here. I mean, he's probably not the, or they are probably not the loudest neighbors in the world. It's just, it feels that way. I think because we've been out in this rural area for quite a while, and there were no houses being built for, oh my gosh, like 7 years or so. And then all of a sudden it started to boom again. And now we're, you know, just not very far at all from our neighbors, just right there. So I think that's probably, we had neighbors over there before though, and I never noticed, but it's just funny, the difference in like neighbors or whatever. And again, this paper's in my Cats Meow digi. And I did this digi early summer sometime, I don't remember exactly when, so it's been out for a while. It's not a new one. Some of you may have already seen that other journal that I made using it. That's where Lulu got the, you know, she wanted something kind of like that. And I don't ever do the same journal twice. I like to kind of make them one of a kind. One for my own sanity, and two because that's kind of special for people to have a one of a kind piece. So that's why I do that. But yeah, so it's been out since early summer sometime. It's pretty cute, and there's dog days too, so I didn't leave the dogs out. You know, I've never had a dog, but I think it turned out pretty cute, and it has more of these same kind of paper patterns in it. And I've seen a lot of these lately. A lot of people are using those. I think they're William Morris is what the artist's name is on those. They're very cool. Or maybe that one's not William Morris. It's somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them. So if you hear anything, it's my neighbor. Well, and plus the wind's blowing pretty hard out there, so I have a flag out there and it's clanking on the window for some reason. I'll just check what the deal is. I had it this way, didn't I? I mean, not that it matters. You really can't. No, it looks better this way, actually. These little flowers are going that direction, so I think that's the way I'm going to do it. And I like the way that's kind of like a border up there. So I inked that already. Sorry if it feels like I'm in slow motion. I think I might be today. Some days are just kind of like that. Okay, and then what do we want to put on this? Another kitty cat? It would be good to get it in the window portion. I have a whole bunch of things I cut out. I even cut out some of Mrs. Cogg's. She's got that cat. See, like this kind of thing. That would be cute. She calls it Fantastic Cats, or where is it? I know I saved just the, it's Fab Cat Illustrations. Oh, these might be a little bit smaller. I don't really want to cover all of that. These are out of my Cats Meow. Colors aren't really right. That other one's better. I can't trim it down at all, really. Yeah, the wind's really whipping away out there. She looks like she got in trouble. The kitty cat's rubbing on her. That would not be a bad choice because I could make it a little smaller. That one's kind of cool for color wise. I really like this one. I think I'm just going to use that one. I just love that coming peeking out the window because he's so snoozy and cute. So I can take a little bit off. I'm just going to take tiniest bit just so that I can get that torn edge. Okay, so like I said, we want to get it where it's right in the window. And I don't want it to be covered. Although once you put another tag in there, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of that, but we'll go right there. I hope they come blow out our sprinklers today, because I'm a little concerned. It's supposed to be like in the teens this weekend, so that's not going to be great. Well, let me just say, okay, so I'll probably put a little tag or something up there. That'll slide down there, and you can see the kitty cats. Okay. What do we got? 44. We may have time to do like one tag or something. Kind of want to keep them a little bit on the shorter side. Yeah, he's going to get covered up no matter what. Oh, I think that's just the way it is. Unless I put like a shorter, and I'm still going to get covered up. Let's see here. What if we, I'm going to cut it instead of tearing it. So I'm going to use my cutter that Robin got me. Nice lady. Oh, goodness. So I'm going to cut a little bit more off the bottom. This is old book page, so this is exactly what this kind of cutter is great for. And then, what's the width here? 4. So we want to go like 3.5 maybe. And see, no messed up corner or edges. It's fabulous. Let's decorate it first, and then I'm going to round the corners. So let me see. Ah, see, that'll work. It's like a little journaling card. Okay, what do we want to put on there? Any other bits? Where's that from? It's from an old paper. Oh, wind chaps. Oh, it's a dog. I almost thought that was a cat for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, is that a cat? Nope, it's a doggy. I think that's out of my 1923. It's been in there for a while. That's one of my first digis. I love that one though. It's super fun. Yeah, we're looking into having new flooring put into our house because it's been 13 years and kids, you know, growing and all that, and so it needs to be replaced. And we kind of have always wanted hard floors instead of carpeted floors, which we mostly have carpet now. There's a little bit of hardwood, but so we're going to go to hard floors. And so after the new year is when I think we're going to do that. So that may be a wild ride to get that all done. So I'll be around, but maybe not as much after the new year, just until we're done doing that, and then I'll go back to regular. But because, you know, it's essentially like moving. You got to get everything off the floor in whatever room it is, you know, so they can lay the floor in that room. So I mean, I'm excited, don't get me wrong. It's just it's a lot like moving, which isn't very fun. It's really nice when it's done. It just isn't great while you're in the midst of it. So that'll be interesting to say the least. That's a cute little tabby. I think that's what those are called, right? Tabbies. I mean, I've had cats my whole life, but the only purebreds I've ever had, I've had 2 Persians. And all the other cats I've ever had have been, you know, pound cats. Or my grandpa used to feed cats in our area, and so they ended up calling his house the cat house because he always had lots of cats. And so I would catch the kittens, and you know, we would try to find homes for them and stuff like that. So always had cats, always, always, always. Yeah, I think that'd be good there. So yeah, I just never have had a dog. My sister has a dog, he's cute. My husband always had cats too, which is funny because that's not generally always the way it goes, but so it kind of works well because that's all we've ever known. So we always have cats, but alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this together now that we basically have everything. Oh, I need to back that too. Did I back this one? No, I didn't back that one either. Well, maybe I'll do that off camera, but I will glue this just so we can get that part done at least. Okay. I needed to go all the way up that side. And then just a little glue here, and a little glue here. Like I said, I probably will stitch, you know, up the sides, but I don't know. I may not, just because of the pocket. I don't want to lose too much of the width. Oh, so there's actually another pocket back there, but we're just gonna worry about this one and that other one. Did I make this too long? Oh my goodness. If that's gonna work. Kind of should dry first before I stick everything in there. There we go. Turn it a little so he's peeking out. This is what I see a whole lot in my house. We call it ears and eyeballs because Pasha will get up on our bar stools. He doesn't get up on the counter. Well, he does sometimes if he gets in trouble, but he'll get up on the bar stools, and that's what you see over the counter. So we say ears and eyeballs. All right, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and congratulations, Lori. I will get that sent out to you, and we will chat again soon. Thank you so much for everything, you guys. You guys are a great support, and I really do appreciate all of you. Bye-bye now.